scenario so brilliantly. There is no doubt that in every country around the world, the names right on top are Indian, which goes to prove that there is something right with our educational system. This is what I want to emphasize. Of course, there are minor mistakes, but why is it that all of us are keeping on grumbling about traditional education? The very fact that people want us elsewhere, the very fact that other countries want to follow what we have, that proves that there is something right in our system. Our children know their tables by heart, have been brought up on bhajans and hymns and whatnot, and have billions of facts tucked away in their heads. The rote system that many deride today seems to be what is responsible for our students being so successful all over. The other day I had a letter from somebody. What is your opinion about rote learning? I am a strong advocate for rote learning. India has been following this for years and years. Today, our children, when they count, they don't have to look at the calculator. When they learn poetry, they learn it so well. All this is because of the rote system. The brain needs to be stimulated. I'm not saying that it should be for all subjects, but a part of education should definitely depend on rote learning. Let us not do away with it. The other day, one of the speakers was saying that once you introduce the technological system here, it doesn't make any difference. I remember that gentleman saying, what difference does it make if the child writes or scribbles? After all, what is important is that the communication is there. Rubbish. Rubbish. We are proud of our handwriting. Very, very proud of our. I brought books along. In fact, my headmistress is sitting there. If those of you who would like to go through those books. In fact, Mr. T.K.A. Nair, right hand of the Prime Minister, had come to our school, and while going through the books, first he said, can I have a look at your books? I said, yes, sir, go ahead. Don't show me the best. I said, no, definitely not. I won't cheat. You go to any class, and you take up the books. So he just sort of floated around, picked up books at random, and said, okay. And then he said, these children have written this? Yes, they have. BPL children? Yes. And mind you, I do not use the four-lined. The four-line book, which is so prevalent all over India today, we use double-line books. And all that we tell the children, leave a pathway, leave a pathway, leave a pathway. And they give me exquisite calligraphy, exquisite writing. We don't have to force it down their throat because it's coming naturally to them. So please don't, all of you are people who are interested in education, for God's sake, do not give up on the handwriting. Handwriting shows the personality of a person. So if they start scribbling, it'll be like doctors' prescriptions. Please give your children a chance to show how well they can use their fingers and their pens. Another feature which I feel very strongly about is the fact that in fact, one gentleman was asking, what about the KG classes? What is the system? I find it shocking when many schools, they start the cursive writing in the LKG. My granddaughter is in the LKG somewhere in Madras, and she comes out and she says, Mama, how to write this? So I said, God bless you, my child. I don't want to do anything which is against your teacher. Go and find out from your teacher. And when they write, see, their hands are so flexible, but they are not ready to, have the curves and whatnot. So what we do at the Shobha Academy, as well as the earlier school which I founded, we have the print system right up to class 2. And as soon as the class 2 final assessment is over, we keep 10 days aside only to make them practice what is called the running hand. So 10 days, we divide them off into 10, one teacher, 10 students, and we teach them how to write beautifully. And this carries on right up to the 10th standard. So my advice to all of you, please don't ape the West blindly. Please don't ape the West, because we have a good system. Our children are brilliant. Why is it that our children are doing so well in the spelling bees? It is because, again, one, the rote system, and secondly, because of the closeness, the rapport that they have with the language, whatever the language, whether it's Malayalam or English or whatever it is. If the retention of words is there, I'm sure the child will be able to do wherever he goes. So please see to it that two things that should be emphasized, particularly in the primary section and in the middle school, it is one, the art of letter writing, the art of writing, and the second one is the spelling. Please do not forget co-curricular activities. Very often I go to programs in schools where babies are taking part. And everyone's, how nice, woo-hoo. And I just sit there with a smile on my face. I say all the nice things at the school. And then when I come back, I think to myself, why is it that our children are underestimated? If you come to Shobha Academy for an anniversary, I invite all of you. You can see the perfection that is given to us by every student, whatever the class. And this perfection can come out only if the teacher is also motivated into doing it. It's very important that right from the very beginning, a child is taught to or exposed to things which are nice and lovely. So I think I've only been given 7 minutes. How many minutes more do I have? Huh? Over. Oh, anyway, thank you for having given me this chance. Actually, I've got a whole video here, if anybody would like to see it later. I wanted to show it to you. So before I finish, let me just quote one little poem. You've had enough of all those digitals. I would like to just quote. It's a favorite poem of mine by a writer called Leigh Hunt. I suppose many of you will be knowing it. Abu Ben Adam, may his tribe increase, awoke one night from a deep dream of peace and saw within the moonlight in his room an angel writing in a book of gold. Exceeding peace had made Ben Adam bold, and to the presence in the room he said, "What writest thou?" The angel looked up and said, "The names of those who love the Lord." Look at the answer. The names of those who love the Lord. And is mine one? Asked Abu. "Nay, not so," replied the angel. Mind you, you find that Abu was a little disappointed when his name was not included in the list. But he said, "Then write my name down as one who loves his fellow men." Look at this beautiful line. All right, if my name is not there, never mind. But write my name down as one who loves his fellow men. The angel wrote and vanished. The next night, he came again and showed Abu the list of names, the names of those whom God had blessed. And lo, Abu's name led all the rest. This is our common aim. We want to produce good children. We want to produce children with good hearts. We want citizens of the world. And that is the only way is make them spiritually strong, mentally strong, digitally strong, which I'm not, mind you, and I'm sure the whole world will be a global paradise. Thank you very much for having listened to me for this.